Hi, welcome to Kotori Flows. My name is Jenny and today we will be practicing with Bondi. Today's class is called Be Yourself. It's all about self-expression, hearing your inner voice, knowing who you are and being who you are. So we will be focusing on the throat area and the area of the shoulders that often hold a lot of tension. It's related to creativity and speaking your truth. Let's go ahead and start in a comfortable seated position. You want to make sure you are able to relax the groins and the knees and build a stable foundation by bringing the tailbone slightly down so your spine can grow nice and tall. And then you can close the eyes or rest the gaze. And then become aware of your head as it's balancing on the top of your spine in a very effortless manner. And begin to tilt your head to the right side as if you wanted to look over the right shoulder, and do this very slowly. You can keep your eyes closed or take a quick look if you're not sure, but then close them again and then bring your head back to the center and tilt it over to the left side. Chin stays parallel to the floor. We come back to the center, just kind of activating our throat center here. And once again, bring it over to the right side. It's a very gentle movement. It's almost like your head is floating all by itself. You come back to the center and over to the left side. So that one more time, and really consider this a very energetic movement rather than an exercise movement. Indicating energy, gathering it in the neck and the throat area. Twist to the other side. Here, lift your chin up as if you wanted to look up into the sky. You don't need to drop your head all the way, just open up the throat. And then guide the chin back to the center and then guide it down to the chest. Opening the neck gently, lifting the back of the head. Good. Once again, chin to the center and then up to the sky. And then chin to the center and down towards the chest. We do that one last time. Bring the head forward, gently up, and then bring that forward and gently down. Bring the head back to the center. Find that sweet balancing spot on top of your spine. And begin to breathe in an Ujjayi breath. This means we narrow the back of our throat as if we wanted to whisper or blow steam on a window. However, we keep the mouth closed and we breathe through the mouth. So you feel that sensation, you hear a gentle hissing sound. This creates friction and warmth in the body and stimulates the throat center further. If you're not comfortable with that, just breathe naturally. Join your palms together in front of the heart center and gently open the eyes. Turn your fingertips to point towards the chest. Interlace the fingers, send the palms away from you. And then lift the arms up, lift the chest, gently curve the back. And then send the fist forward, so turn the hands around, round the back, draw the navel in, push the shoulder blades apart, chin into the chest. Again, inhale, sit up, reach the arms up. Exhale, push the shoulder blades apart, draw the navel in, chin into the chest. One more time, inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, round the back. Good. Inhale, float the arms up. Palms stretch up. Release on the exhale over the side. Interlace all 10 fingers as you inhale. Pull the shoulders down. Lift the heart higher. Open up the chest and the throat. As you exhale, pull the shoulders down. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring both hands together to the right side. Your right elbow is kind of pointing to the outside, and then drop your right ear to the right shoulder and lower the left shoulder. Feel that stretch in the neck. And you can either stay here or gently start tilting the head. Do this if this feels comfortable and if this brings some softness into the stretch. So express yourself also means find you in these postures and these movements. What do you need today? Do you need a bit more? Do you need a bit less? Do you want to add on or take a rest? Good, and And gently bring the head back to center, pull the arms back and bring them over to the second side. Pull the shoulders down, left ear to the left shoulder, head is heavy. Either rest, close the eyes, or gently guide the chin down and guide it up, or in any direction that feels good. Just do this slowly so you notice what feels good for you today. Bring the head back to center, release the arms. So bring them back and then over the side, right arm crosses over the left one. We cross above the elbows and we bring either the backs of the hands together or the palms, and you want to lift the elbows up, but pull the shoulder blades down. For eagle arms, you really want to feel that space between the shoulder blades opening. So inhaling, lifting the elbows. Exhaling, bringing the shoulders down. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, good. On the next inhale, release the arms, open up the chest, open the shoulders, change the sides, left arm over the right one. We hinge above the elbows, so we have a bit of that leverage effect. Back of the hands is enough, maybe palms, lift the elbows. Pull the shoulders down, bring the hands away from the face, so you feel that pulling sensation in the upper back. Good, 1 more. And then release, bring the arms out to the side, and then release, give your hands a good shake. Good. And then release, come onto all fours. And keep a neutral spine as you reach your right arm up, lift your heart to the side, and then guide the right arm underneath the left arm and hover with the shoulder just above the floor. Press into the left hand, pull the right arm up 1 more time, open up the chest, and then guide it through, thread the needle 1 more time. And then stay here and place your head on the left side. Stay on the shoulder, maybe wrap the left arm around your lower back. Focus on the twist in the upper back. Good, and then release. Press the left hand down, pull the right arm out as we started. And then bring the right hand down. We change the sides, left arm goes up, open up the chest. And then twist, guide it over to the left side, hover just above the floor. And then 1 more time, bring it all up. And then thread underneath the right arm. This time we stay, place your temple down, left side. Either keep the right hand or wrap it around the lower back. Breathe. Ujjayi, or natural breath. Release, press the right hand down, pull the left arm up. Bring the hand down, hands walk about a length of the hand forward, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, come backing up with the hips. Yeah, first downward facing dog, take a moment to pedal the legs. And then find that stable position, draw the low belly in and up, send the hips up, maybe bring the heels closer to the floor. Your neck is heavy, or your head is heavy, your neck is long, and you look to the navel or to the knees. Good. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's find that fluid movement. Inhale, roll it forward, think cat back, press the shoulders apart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, with or without the knees, lower all the way onto the belly. Inhale, cobra, open up the throat, but keep the neck long. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. 1 more wave. Inhale, forward. Exhale, all the way down, or half chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release the head forward. Keep the knees soft, interlace the fingers behind the back, drop the hands forward. And then bend the right leg, bring your right shoulder to the right knee, open the chest up to the left side. Change the sides, right heel goes down, left heel lifts, knee bends, and left shoulder goes to the left knee. Do 1 more time, come back to center. Twist to the left, right leg bend, come back to the center. Twist to the right, left leg bends. Okay, deep forward fold. Release the hands, stand up. You can take the arms over the side, reach it up. Maybe bend backwards, just slightly opening up the heart, and then release the hands over the side. Good. Arms over the side, reach it up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Half lift, long back. Exhale, step back and lower all the way or half. Inhale, back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg goes up, inhale. Big step forward, exhale. Now bring the left heel down about 45 degrees for your warrior one. Stand up, your hips are leveled. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Look to your thumbs and then reach the arms up. Open the whole front body. Maybe look up to your thumbs if that's okay for your neck, or look forward. Strong legs. Good. Focus on your breathing. And then release your arms over the side. Interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Reach the heart open. Lean forward, belly to the thigh. Maybe bring the right shoulder into the inside of the right knee, and maybe even come further forward in your humble warrior. Forehead towards the right toe. Keep breathing. Good. And then as you inhale, pull yourself back and up. Release the arms up. And take your hands together in front of the heart. Bring the weight forward, release the back heel into your warrior three. Lift the back heel. Keep breathing, keep the chest nice and open. Good. Inhale here. And then bring the fingertips down. You can bend the standing leg for that. Think half forward fold as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, fold over the standing leg. Maybe the left leg stays, maybe you lift it a bit higher, but try and keep the hips leveled. So don't open the hip to the side. You can bend the standing leg as much as necessary. Let's take another full breath. Feel that energy rushing towards the head. And then bend both legs. Bring your left knee onto the outside of your right heel and spiral down to sitting in your twisted seat. Reach the left arm up. Twist over. Maybe bring it onto the outside of the right knee. If this doesn't happen, just bring it onto around the leg. Right hand is behind you. Open up the chest. Long neck. Good. On your inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, gently twist to the opposite direction. Sit back, lean onto the hands, cross the shins, and then roll over your toes, step back or hop back. And you can take one flow with or without the knees, or you can go downward facing dog straight away. For the second side, lift your left leg up. Big step forward. Right heel comes down 45 degrees, warrior one. Bring the hands together, level the hips, reach the arms up, reach the heart forward, breathe. Take the arms over the side, interlace one finger further as you have before. Lift the heart higher, hinge from the hips, belly towards the thigh. Maybe shoulder to the knee, and maybe come further down. Try not reach out to the right, but reach rather towards your left big toe. Keep breathing. Maybe your hands are falling forward, maybe they're not. Just keep your stability and your smooth breath. Be curious about any critical thoughts. Don't let them distract you. And then let the arms pull you back up. Release the arms up, relaxing the shoulders. Hands together in front of the heart. We lean forward for warrior three. Release the back heel. Toes are pointing down. Bring the fingertips down. Reach the heart forward like half lift. And then fold all the way down. Maybe the hands walk closer to the foot. Maybe the forehead comes towards the shin. Maybe you lift the leg, but all of this is secondary. Just find your balance here. Keep breathing. Very open and accepting. Good. And then bend both legs, spiral down, right knee outside of the left ankle. We sit in between the heels for the twisted seat. Ground down through both sits bones. Reach the right arm up and twist to the left side. Left hand comes behind you. Breathe. Come back to the center as you inhale. And then release to the second side as you exhale. Sit up, cross the shins. Now they cross the other way around. And once again, go with what feels best for you. Step back, hop back. take it flow or go straight into your downward facing dog. Take a moment to notice what you need today. Let the breath and the music guide you. And let's meet again in downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up. Take a big step forward. Once again, inhale, reach the arms up. This time, keep the back heel lifted. We come into a warrior three again. Lean forward. Now, maybe you already know where we're going, so you're a bit more stable. We stand up this time. Pull the left leg through and up. Bend the standing leg and wrap the left leg around it. Sit back for an eagle pose. The lower leg can be wrapped twice or once and sit back. Once you have found your position, extend your arms out to the side. Right arm goes over the left one for the eagle arms like we did in the beginning. Back of the hands or palms meet. And only maybe draw the low belly in and come forward. Elbows touching the knees is just an option. Keep your focus, keep your breath flowing. Good. Release your hands first. Stand up, pull the left knee up. Stand it back and through for your warrior three. And this time step it back, not quite as far as we did before. Smaller step, reach the arms up. Both heels are grounded. And then draw the low belly in, lean forward, forward, forward. You can bend the front leg if necessary. Reach the fingertips down. And then keep the left hand where it is and reach the right arm up for a twisted triangle pose. If you have space, bring the left hand down, maybe even cross it over into the outside of the right foot. Pull the left hip back and keep breathing. Good. Look down, bring the right hand down, bend the front leg, ground down through the hands, step the left foot back, slide the right leg back into your plank pose, maybe on one leg, come through your vinyasa. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dogs. Take a breath in and a breath out. Left leg up into the air, inhale. Big step forward on the exhale. High lunge, inhale. Take your hands together in front of the heart, exhale. Warrior three, inhale. And find your balance. Good, bend both legs, stand up. Pull the right leg up and through. Bend the left leg, wrap the right leg around it once or twice and try and sit low. This is really gonna make it easier for you. Good, once you found your balance, extend the arms out, left arm over the right one for eagle arms. Back of the hands together or palms. Stay where you are or maybe come lower, it's just an option. Keep breathing. Release the hands, bring the palms together, stand up, bring the right knee up, and then send it back for warrior three. Good, inhale here. Take a smaller step back, so just don't bend the left leg too much. Step back, both feet are grounded, hips are level, reach the arms up. Draw the low belly in, come forward. You can bend the standing leg for more space, pull the left hip back, send the right one forward, bring the fingertips into the ground. Half lift, draw the low belly in. Right hand stays, left arm goes up, twist the triangle. You can stay on the fingertips, you can come onto the palm, or maybe move it out and over onto the outside of the left leg. Try and keep your hips level, so rather focus on the spine and maybe look up if that's okay for you now. Good. And then look down to the floor. Ground through the hands, bend the left leg, step the right foot back first, bring the left leg back for your vinyasa, maybe on one leg or go into your downward facing dog. Inhale through your back bend, exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and then exhale. Come forward into your high plank, with or without the knees, lower all the way down onto the belly. Good. Inhale, come into a cobra pose. Exhale, release the hands, interlace all 10 fingers one more time. And even though we're trying to open up the throat, try and keep the back of the head, so the neck nice and long. So look slightly forward. Keep breathing in Ujjayi or in a natural breath. And then release the hands. Come onto the elbows. Slide the hands forward. Maybe you need to scoop back for your Sphinx pose. Bring the pubic bone down into the mat. Pull the hands towards you. Send the heart forward. And keep the neck nice and long. You can close the eyes or find a focus point and really focus on the breathing. Release by taking the hands on top of each other, elbows out, forehead onto the hands, wiggle the hips from side to side. And then bring your hands under your shoulders, and you can either press into the knees and back into the downward facing dog, or if you practice Chaturanga, then come low into Chaturanga, lift the knees, the thighs, draw the belly in, press up, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet in about 1 or 2 lengths of the feet. Bend the knees a bit more. Release the left hand. Grab underneath the body over to the right shin or ankle. And look underneath that right arm. Really keep the right arm nice and strong. Feel that twist in the upper back. And then bring the left hand back in front. Exchange the sides. Right in onto the outside of the left shin, maybe ankle, wherever you reach. Left arm stays long. Right arm comes forward, hands walk further towards the center, and then the feet walk forwards towards the center. You can bend the knees, relax the upper body forward, interlace the fingers behind the head without pulling the neck. Just gently enjoy that extra weight of the hands. Allow the neck to lengthen, the spine to lengthen. You can keep the knees soft, but bring the weight towards the toes, towards the balls of the feet. Exhale from the belly. Release it all forward. Any sighs of relief are always welcome. Release the hands. Heel toe the feet apart so they're at the edges of the mat. Point the toes outward and then sit back into your Malasana pose. Take a moment to arrange yourself, sitting low into the hips, hands together in front of the heart, pull the shoulders back. Once again, create that space in the throat and the heart and breathe into it. Maybe this is a nice moment to explore your Ujjayi breath again, if you've lost it on the way or if you weren't quite sure. Enjoy that gentle vibration in the body. Release the hands, come onto the fingertips so you can sit down in a gentle way. Bring the soles of the feet together and then bring the feet further away from you. They can kind of open like a book. Your knees soften down and we fold forward. And this time, we don't want to hold on to anything. We don't want to pull ourselves, but rather we keep the hands open in a gesture of surrender. Allow yourself to fold forward, release the head if that's okay for your neck. And just allow yourself to sink into this posture. Let go of any ideas of how this posture should look, and rather focus on the feeling. If you have any ideas, images coming out throughout your asana practice, it's always kind of interesting to observe. There's often a lot of inspiration to be found. There's also a lot of distraction to be found. So just stay very present without evaluating, without following these thoughts for too long. Maybe your inner voice is giving you some hints today. And then release by pressing the hands into the floor, walk them closer towards the upper body. Grab a hold of the knees, guide them together. And then slide the legs out in front of you. You can keep the knees bent. We'll do one more forward fold, reach the arms up. This time we'll try and keep the spine long. So draw the belly in, come forward, release the hands onto the ground, the shins or the feet. Try and send the heart forward. Take 3 full breaths. If you happen to have space, you can straighten the legs more, but I'd rather have you focus on a long back. Good, and then sit upright. When your legs are extended and hip distance apart, check where your knees are and then stand your feet up where the knees just were. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips are pointing towards the body, and then lift up into a tabletop position. You want to open the groins by lifting the pubic bone up to the navel. Pull the shoulders back. You can either look to the knees, look up, or maybe you can gently guide the head back to really open up the throat, only if this feels comfortable for you. Send the lower teeth above the upper one to really stretch the lower jaw, the throat. Looks a bit funny, you really enjoy that stretch. We do that very rarely. And then take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath, squeeze the face, and then stick out the tongue for lion's breath and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Hold and squeeze. And send it all out. 1 more time. Inhale. Pause. And dare. Let it all out. Good. Lift your head, look forward. And then send your hips down onto the mat. You can lay down straight away from here, using your arms for help. Laying down on the back. And then bring the knees up to the chest. Hug your shins, roll a bit from side to side. Maybe take 1 knee in each hand, circle the knees away from each other and towards each other, letting go of any remaining tension in the body. Good. Feel free to do any other releasing movements that you feel comfortable with now. And then find your way into Shavasana just for a moment. This means extend your arms and your legs. You want to make sure your body has a lot of space to just relax. Open your palms up towards the ceiling, the sky, and a gesture of receiving. Let go of the control over the body. Let go of the control of the breath. And let go of the control over the mind, over the thoughts. You're just the observer. Let it all be.
I must have sent 400 poems on the way you used to smile at me.
And then begin to bring some movements back into the body. The fingers, the toes.
No one wants to hear a song.
Take some deeper breaths to enliven the body. Bring your feet together, take your arms overhead. Full stretch, deep breath. Coming back into this moment. And then bend the knees, roll into one side, keep your eyes closed. Just take a moment to notice how you feel after this practice. How does the body feel? What's the quality of your breath? What's the atmosphere in your mind now?
It was a place not to
slowly sit up, press your upper hand into the floor, either keep the eyes closed or close them one last time once you arrive. Find an upright posture and join your palms. And just revel in a moment and the after effects of your asana practice. Express gratitude for yourself for taking the time for this practice. Say thanks for the life that flows through you.
But now we're here.
Maybe make a resolve to pause once in a while, take a couple of conscious breaths and really listen to your inner voice throughout your day. Once you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. Thank you for joining us for this series. We really hope you enjoyed it. You can practice videos all over again whenever you want, and we hope to see you soon. Have a lovely one.